small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall. But tonight...
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I'd finally sit down and film my wedding invitation video because I do want to start getting them out there. It is about a year now to my wedding, but I want to get them out early. I don't know if that's early because you're supposed to get your wedding dress soon. I have got wedding dress fitting for like try on next weekend for some wedding dresses, so I will try my best to get some pictures and like a video of all the wedding dresses I try on, and I think that will be also lovely to look back on. But anyway, today I'm filming my wedding invitation video. I thought I would show you all little bits I've got and also little tips that I've learned along the way, like really delving into just looking through everything involved in wedding invitations and talking to other people, bits that I found the most useful and seem to have really helped so far in my preparation for wedding invitations. I haven't sent them yet, nor have I done them. So yes, I first of all want to start with, I've got all of this stuff myself. I'm making them on Word myself, printing them off. I've got everything to go with them myself. I did look online, and Richard's friends who were also getting married around the same time as us, when they did their wedding invitations, they did them in Vistaprint. I think they said to do them there, they were a lot cheaper, but I want to do them myself. I have quite a specific taste that I'm going for, and nowhere seemed to be doing the ones that I really wanted, and the ones that did, I'm having about 85 guests. So the ones that I did find were costing me over £200 for 85 wedding invitations for some paper, which is nice and all if you have the money to spend £200 on wedding invitations, but I do not want to spend that much money on some paper. Even though it's nice keepsake, I think the ones I am making will be a beautiful keepsake in themselves. So yeah, I'm going to make these ones. I got everything off Amazon. It cost me £60. Everything I've got here has cost me altogether £60, so a big difference to like 200 and so forth. So yeah, I am going to show you everything I've got up to now to make my wedding invitations, and then I'm going to do a little clip where I'm making my wedding invitation. So yeah, I will show you. First of all, I picked up these. Now I should have got myself a wax melter. I have a wax melter for candles, so I don't know if that might work the same. I'm hoping maybe it does, because this is like a wax seal. When it's dried it will look really pretty. But this is basically, these are little spoons. I think they're like £3 something, I believe, but these are little spoons that you just scoop your wax up, and if you can see that little lip there, that's just to pour it on your paper. And I thought that would be really nice. Obviously you don't be touching any hot wax, so that's what I got them for. Then obviously I bought some ink for my printer because I need to print out my wedding invitations. I thought they were both black, but I've got one black and one coloured in case I need either or, but black is fine. They were like a bulk deal, so it came a little bit cheaper. So I've got some of that to print off my actual invitations. And then I have scissors, don't need them. I've got some string to just tie around my invitations, make them a little bit more rustic, and I think that'll just add a nice little touch to them. And then I've got wax, my wax seal itself. I was going to find myself a initialed one with mine and Richard's initials on. I thought that'd be nice and cute and classy, but I couldn't find one, and then when I did, they were like £20 or so. I'm probably never going to use it again, so I don't want to spend that much. This was a couple of pounds, this one, but it's a nice wooden one with a gold edging, and if you can see on it, it has a beautiful little leaf detail, which I think is very simple and classy in itself, so I opted for that one. Then I've got some green paper. It's like a sage green, like a minty sage green, to go as my extra piece of paper that will have my details of the places to stay and extra information on. So this will go in on that inside my invitations as well, just to have a little bit extra on them. And then before I forget, I'm not doing RSVPs because I'm not doing them because I am doing them, but I'm doing them in a different way to your traditional tick a box, send it back again. Friends live in London, so they're quite far away. It's just too far, and I don't want to have them get lost and then it's a whole muddle and then all that kind of stuff. So Richard himself has made us a QR code for our wedding, which is basically a form of RSVP for ourselves. What you do is just scan the code, and then it will take you to a page where it says all the information about your plus ones, who you're bringing, you write in a box if you're coming, etc, etc, all that kind of stuff, and the information also where the wedding is, just as an extra thing, as well as obviously your paper information as well, which I think is really good. So that will be ours. A QR code, if you don't know, is basically what you use for your COVID scans. You know, when you scan that little code when you're going into restaurants and stuff like that, that is what a QR code is. So we're going to use one of them, which I think is quite genius of Richard did think of that, which is quite genius of him to think of, and I think it's really going to help with knowing who is coming to our wedding and who isn't, and it's just an easier way to have it all like collectively online, so we know where everything is. So yeah, I'm very happy about that. So yeah, we're doing a QR code instead of RSVPs, and you could just do a QR code itself sent to all your friends and have it as your actual invitation if you want to do it that way. But it is making things a little bit easier because I have tried it out with some of my friends so far just to make sure it did work. So yeah, we've got the green paper, and then we have the vellum. This is the vellum here. I can't remember the sheets of vellum I got, but I got quite a few, I presume I did, which are just single sheets like this, and as you can see my hand through it, and so this is what it looks like with it inside, and then there's obviously going to be your invitation, which is going to be a bit more classier at the front, and it's going to look really elegant, and I just think it adds a little bit of something else. But this is going to be folded a tiny little bit different, but I'm just showing you how it will, the paper is like see-through, and how you can see like the whole words, and it'll just make it look classier, and I really love it like this. So I'm very happy that I opted for the vellum. So that's that. And then for my main piece of paper, which is the paper I am actually printing my main bit of so for my main bit of the invitation for the wedding, I've chosen this paper. I don't know if you can see, but it's a textured paper. It's kind of, on the website it says hammered, on Amazon it says hammered paper, and it's got like a little I don't know how to describe the effect of it, but you can see when you look at the paper, it's not just your normal flat paper. You can see that it's got a bit of texture to it, which I like. I think it makes the paper look a little bit more expensive, though I think for about 50 sheets or 100 sheets it was like £10–15, no more than that I don't think. So I really love this, and it's nice. It's not a paper, it's more of like a card, which is also better. So I've got like quite a few textures going on, which I think makes an invitation feel a little bit more and look a little bit more luxurious as well. So that's why I've gone for all these different textures and looks. I just think it makes it look a little bit more classier. And then the last bit, other than the dried flowers that I've shown you before, the wax itself, which I've just got some like brown, like bronze wax. So yeah, that's that. So yeah, I'm going to show you how I make them now. I'm going to show you quickly how I'm making my invitations on Word, how I've done all that kind of stuff, and then yeah, and then that's it. I'm just gonna, I can't remember how I did the Richard bit and Chelsea bit. I don't know if I copied it from, because I've already done, if I can just show you without showing you, I've done a mock of it up. I'm not showing you where it is. So it looks like this so far. I did do a mock of it just to make sure the lines are not straight at all, but I will figure that bit out. I really could have done with like a paper cutter, but my hands will have to do. Get on with the video, shall we? So I'll pop you here so you can kind of see what's going on and kind of not, because I don't want you really looking at my information.
I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now.
Yeah, so now I'm clicking on it. I can see that I didn't just write it. I did copy and paste it in because I can't change the letters single-handedly. I can only move the box itself. So yeah, I did copy and paste them in from Word. But if you just like search your name in typography and type your and your partner's names in, I'm sure your names will come, you can easily copy and paste it onto your own invitation if you're wanting to make them that way, which I think is probably the best way. I know it's always nice to support businesses and stuff like that, but if you can always save money where you can, it's probably best you do it the way I'm doing it. So yeah, I'm going to print these out because I have already done these. I just need to do the QR code in a second. So yeah, I am very happy. Also, I don't want to show you the thing again, but I'm just going to show you here. I don't know if you can see how small it is inside the Word document itself, but it is quite small. Looks like it would come out small, but it comes out the perfect size. I did have it a little bit bigger and I had to shrink it down twice more when I printed it out. It was quite large, too large to fit in my vellum paper, and it kind of fitted more A4 than I didn't want it to fit A4 more. Is it A3 that's smaller? However small it is, like invitation size, not A4, that's a little bit too big for my liking. So yeah, I went with size 14 for the words, if you're wondering, and then a little bit larger for the Chelsea and Richard. I just enlarged it a little bit more. So yeah,
I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes, I just wanna feel alive.
So I finally finished typing everything up and then printed the sheets that I need tomorrow to send out to people. I've not done everybody's yet, I've just done a couple for now, because I've not seen everybody just yet, and I need to figure out, I don't want to leave them in the box and have them just gather dust and stuff, so I'll get a bit ratty, so I want to send them out straight away after. So these ones are going out tomorrow to family. And yeah, I didn't show you much on the computer because there was a lot of private things on there. As you can imagine, it's a wedding, there's a lot of intimate details, and there's a scan code here, but I'm not going to show you the whole scan code, but I'm going to let you like see like a little gist of how I printed it off. I printed it onto the green paper because I think that like is prominent to somebody, to like make them think that okay, this is maybe an important piece of paper because it's in a different colour, and it makes them look at it a little bit other than just like, some people don't properly look at stuff, do they? So I thought this colour might make them look a little bit at the finer details, I guess. So yeah, I've done it that way. I'm going to just cut out now how the size I want. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it's not too wonky. If it is, that's okay, but they kind of DIY, so it's fine. I could have really done with paper shreds, but that's fine. And paper slicer, whatever you call those machines. Okay, I'm going to cut them now, and then I'll get back to you when I finally finish.
Just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars, I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break
Do like a little quick time lapse of me doing the rest.
me, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at the beautiful stars, I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me. Look at the beautiful stars, I wanna drive a faster car. Lay my troubles to rest, blow the smoke through my cigarette. City lights looking fine, and I know this is my time now. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes, I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars, I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars, I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me. wanna drive a faster car. I'm gonna be myself, I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna be myself, I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna be myself, I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna be myself, I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. Try not to hold me down, feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars, I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, no, nothing can break me.
That's too bright enough, but anyway, I'm going to show you what my final wedding invitations looks like. I'm just going to hold the bottom a little bit so you can't actually see where it is we are going, but that is what they look like. I think it's beautiful. I think the green really complements the green on the stem, and the flowers look pretty. I think it looks really nice and vintage, and I'm glad I didn't pay £200 for wedding invitations by somebody else, because it would have been a ridiculous cost, and these just look just as pretty, I think. So I really love them. I love the flowers, I love the wax, which is now fully set. So yeah, I love these. This is what they turned out like, and again, the vellum is a really nice extra touch to them. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got a few ideas of what you could use or do for your wedding invitations that may cost you a little bit less. So thank you, and I hope you enjoyed. Bye.